Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here, and it is October 21st, 2015, so it is officially the day that Marty and Doc come to the future, which, in a very odd sense, is going to become the past fairly soon, but I wanted to do this video. It's actually like 12:46 or something, all different times are on, so I was able to do this at least early enough. It wasn't exactly midnight, but I knew I wouldn't be able to do that. But I wanted to do this video just to say, go celebrate. Obviously, if you're watching this, you already know it's just to celebrate Back to the Future. And I can't keep that going because I know it'll be really loud on the camera. But just wanted to do this to, celebrate Back to the Future. I have a couple of different things planned for myself today. The biggest thing for sure is going to see Back to the Future Part 2 at the movies, which I'm really excited to do because that's Back to the Future is like really three franchises I've always wanted to see in the movies. It was Back to the Future, Star Wars, and Terminator. And I have like the tiniest memory of seeing Star Wars in theaters when they did like the special editions. I missed Terminator when Genesis came out. I didn't get to go see it, but a couple of theaters were doing it where they showed all of them. The first two I'd watch, but you know. And then, of course, we have Back to the Future. So I'm excited to go see the movie today. It's my favorite one, too, because Back to the Future Part 2 is my favorite out of the trilogy. So even though I'm not getting to see all three in the movies at one time, I'm totally fine with that. Like, I get to see my favorite one. I'm going to go there. I'm going to have my hat, of course. I planned on having the jacket and the shoes, but sadly, that did not pan out, so I'm not going to have it for today, which really sucks. But I will have the only Back to the Future shirt that I actually have, which is this right here. So this is my attire for today. The only other Back to the Future thing I have is actually a mashup t-shirt, and it's Back to the Future mixed with The Legend of Zelda, and it's called A Link to the Future. So that's the only other shirt I have, and the other one I have, I ordered it, and it's like a shirt version of Marty's jacket from the second film. So that's what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. I'm really excited for it. I am currently uploading some footage of the game that I've played, like the last video I did, which is actually like 2 months ago, but because a bunch of crap happened once I started school, I didn't have a lot of time to edit, so I was like, I'm just going to save it so that I can upload it on today. So that is currently uploading, and it might actually show up as, no, I started this like a little bit before, so it'll count as being uploaded on the 21st, hopefully. And it's not like on the like at the very end of the 20th. That would suck. But I do plan on doing an actual episode today, filming and editing that so I can actually upload an episode as well on the 21st and film on the 21st at the same time. And I'm gonna be doing a review for the second film. After I see it in the movies, I'm gonna wait to do that. I'm pretty sure I've done a review of the first one, but I can't really remember. If I did it a long time ago, like really early this year. But I'm going to do a review for the second film. I want to film at the theater, like before I go in and everything, because it's like a really old theater. It's not like a regular theater. It's called the Redford Theater, and it's in Detroit. And they do like all sorts of classic stuff. Like they have a Three Stooges festival there twice a year, every single year. So it's not just like a normal theater where you can see any movie. They only play old movies that you could find online for free, most likely. So it's a bit of an experience going there, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I hope I see a bunch of people in the jackets and hats and stuff and the shoes. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I might film some stuff. It just depends on, how all that stuff plays out. But just wanted to make this random video. The only other idea I have is to do just like a random topic video that I've kind of been doing here and there sparingly throughout this year. And that's going to kind of focus on the different timelines of the trilogy. And fortunately, I was able to get off work. I was able to get covered so I can have a bit of extra time to do that too. And I won't be forced to kind of cram everything together. I have some solid extra time to do some of the other videos. So I'm looking forward to that. I wanted to do the gaming video right after this, but I have an assignment and I do not believe I'll be able to do it, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to figure that out, and hopefully I'll be able to get back tomorrow after class before I go see the movie, and I'll like do like a half hour. I mean, it's only a half hour, so I can easily do half an hour, film that and edit it. Although it would take like it takes forever for these things to convert, so it'll still take a while. But I'll upload. It'll be uploaded like late tomorrow, but still tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. But I wanted to do this video because it's October 21st. It's the only day we got. I was thinking about it earlier, about the fact that with today being the 21st, technically it's on this half of the planet, and the other half at this point they're towards the end of their day, but it's still, I believe, the 21st on the other side of the planet. It could be the 22nd by now. But it was kind of funny, like, technically they could, if you have like super speed, you could celebrate it twice. But it's like, man, if only. And that's how nerdy it is. Like, I would love to celebrate Back to the Future for technically 2 whole days, even though it's counted as the same day. But looking forward to today. I'm really excited to go see this movie in theaters that I've seen a million times over. I have the trilogy on DVD, and then when they did the 25th anniversary edition on Blu-ray, I bought that. I believe they did another edition because, of course, this year was the 25th anniversary of the first film as well. So it's been a very interesting Back to the Future year because it was the 30th anniversary of the first film, and of course, it's the date from Back to the Future Part 2. So that was actually very cool. And in 4 years, we'll have the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future Part 2 in 2019. So looking forward to that. It'll be another whole year to celebrate. I'll use the whole year. I mean, it would be just the day, but I'm going to take the whole year to celebrate because it's really my favorite film. So I wanted to randomly do this. Any comments you guys have about just the trilogy, just two in general, whatever you guys have, please put them down in the comment section below. Just go out, celebrate Back to the Future, watch the films, dress up, get the hat, get the jacket, the shoes, whatever. Play the games. Maybe play just the Telltale games, like the old NES games kind of suck. But play the Telltale games when that's really awesome. One thing I definitely want to put in this, for anyone who doesn't know, they're doing a 5-part comic series for Back to the Future as well. And that's coming out today, technically. So I'm definitely going to get that. There's only going to be 5 parts to it. They're doing variant covers for today, the limited edition version. So hopefully this uploads overnight sometime, and for whoever comes across it, you guys get that info, and if you didn't know it already. But go out and get that if there are questions. There's supposed to be certain questions that get answered in this comic book, so that's very exciting. The Telltale game stuff has really amazing things. That takes place after the films as well. I believe the comic does too. But the game takes place after the film, so definitely get the game because I'm only in the first episode. It's like 5 episodes. It's already like a full-fledged 4th film, and it's absolutely amazing. You get young Doc in there. We get like the great-grandparents of some of our characters, like Marty and Biff, and so it's just really fun to watch. And it's a great game to play. They give you answers like, how does this happen? How did that happen? You get to learn a bit more about Doc's kids and stuff because they've been traveling through time, so they've actually aged years. Like the kids are little in the 3rd movie, but in the game, they've been traveling through time. It's been like 4 or 5 years for them because they've been jumping all over time. But for Marty, it's only like 6 months or something. So it's definitely a cool game. Makes you think more about the crazy time travel of this series. But definitely check it out. In some regard, find a way to celebrate Back to the Future. And like I said, if you guys have any comments about anything Back to the Future related, please put it down in the comment section below. And of course, thank you guys for watching.